Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Space Engineer. So between episodes, like I said, I did start welding up a good portion of the base. I've gotten, I'd say, probably about half of it, all the important bits all welded up. And now we're just on to the main like hangar areas and like flight decks and stuff. Um, that's still gonna take a while. I am slowly running out of iron. Let's see how much I'm at left still. I'm very curious actually. At 23K there, 40 there. So yeah, I went through basically half of my iron already. So I need to do some more iron. I also went out and got the gold, like I said. I think we have plenty of gold now. 100, 15, 100, 100, 118, 150, 150. Yeah, so we have about, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 600 gold left. So that's perfect. That's all we could probably need until we start getting into jump drives. But I don't think that'll be anytime soon. I've also put up some lights around the base so that we can actually see, so that's cool. But I have a couple of things that I want to work on for the future. I'm going to talk about the why I keep welding up because it's going to take a little bit to discuss. So let's just go ahead and get some steel plates first. There we go. And so there's two like large things that I want to are my next goals for the series. One of them is to put a space station type base over the moon, and of course I'm low on energy. So far each base I have done something different. The Earth base I have in a mountain. The asteroid base is obviously like on the asteroid, on it in the open, but still protected. The next thing I want to do is to build a space station type of base around the moon. And where's the moon? I'm pretty sure we just saw it the other day when I was exploring. I believe it's over here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. There's the moon. And so the type of base I want to have for the moon is a space station. It'll hang over top it, and then we'll have landers that go down to bring the resources up. Now, I'm not too worried about it, um, like I am with the Earth base, because the gravity, if I'm correct, is 50% or somewhere around there, maybe 75% at max. But it's about 50. It's a lot less than it is on this Earth planet. So that means that I could theoretically fill that transport all the way up and on the moon and bring it up. So that way, that makes a little bit more sense. Rather than having a base on the Earth, I can have it up in space. That's the base I want to build for the moon. And then once we get to the moon, we can finally start using reactors on the bases. So that way we don't have to continue to use hydrogen to power bases. We can at least use the reactors. We still can't put the reactors on ships, according to the rules I've set for myself. But that means that we can also start using ion engines once we get to the moon. So we can use better engines, we can use better base power. But remember, we can't put reactors on the ships, so we have to build some sort of different way to power them, which is probably going to be shipboard hydrogen engines plus large battery banks. The battery banks will provide power most of the time, and then between, when you have to power up the thrusters, the engines will be able to to recharge the batteries. Is the general idea that I have. Anyways, that's the moon base. And the idea is that I'll bring the transporter and the scout ship with a large amount of resources on it, and that will be like an outpost construction ship. General idea. But before we can do that, I need to make a large amount of improvements to this base. Mainly, I want to like a living quarters area inside the rock, and I want to hide this somehow, which means that we have to have some other way to access the materials. Um, I'll probably have cargo containers are scattered around the base, probably one in each of the hangars as well as one by the transport ship. We can access these, but if you notice, because of the way that I'm using mag boots rather than the gravity, I can't walk up these stairs, so I have to fly, which is obnoxious. So a different way to, come on, let me land with the mag boots. There we go. And see, now I can access the inventory, but it's a struggle. Of course, I could just fly, but what's the fun in that? So just better access to resources is required, or before I can fill this over. And I don't think it'll be blocks. I think it'll be glass, or it'll be heavy blocks. That way they're well protected, because that is all of our, storage and production. Same thing with these hydrogen tanks. I think what we'll do eventually is put a heavy wall on the inside, or at least just another light wall. That way these things are protected. There's no issue, and I also want to make them more accessible without having to use the jetpack. I just want to make it more base-like, if you know what I mean. Because right now it is a base, but it's like it forces you to use a jetpack. So what if you did have a jetpack? What if I ran out of hydrogen? That type of thing. Of course, if I do run out of hydrogen and I'm in the air, I'm screwed no matter what. But it's just that's my sort of building aesthetic, is to make things accessible, even when you don't need a jetpack. So that's kind of what I want to do with this base, but that's going to take a long time. And so in order to keep the pace of the series going, I want to head off to the moon soon. And so I don't really know what I want to do in terms of pacing for the two. Because it would be nice if I had a better base here to have more materials in order to put them on the transport to build up the moon base. But then I feel like once we build the moon base, this place is kind of obsolete now, if you know what I mean. So what's the point of building it? That's all. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. And I'm kind of just thinking out loud to you guys at the moment, because while I've been welding this up, I've been thinking about like what I want to do next. So while I'm thinking about it, I think that will probably, well, what we'll need to do for sure is I need to go down and make another ice run, because I believe we're running low already, if you can believe it. So let's check this out. Yeah, we're down to 7,000 ice. Let's check how full these are. They're not at all. They're 18% full. So yeah, actually, I'm gonna finish welding this setup, and then we'll go make another ice run. I'll just use whatever steel plates I have. I have a feeling it's my hydrogen engines that are taking so much of the fuel right now, the hydrogen, because they're taking a lot to power this thing up, because we were dangerously low on power. And we're at 8% power right now, so that's cool. So let's just hope I can finish running this up quickly. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll head out. We'll head back down to the Earth planet. Of course, we have to remember that we can't fill it up all the way. We can only put about 600,000 worth of ice in here. So let's come on. Go ahead and do that. We'll hop in. We are full. So we'll go ahead and turn the thrusters on. We'll go ahead and unlock. Unlock. There we go. And then we can head back down to the Earth planet to get some more ice. I would just like to point out that while on the way down, we only used 2% of the fuel in the ship. So that means that we have absolutely plenty of fuel. I do have to make a bunch of runs to the ice miner, so I'm going to do that to get enough ice to load this thing back up. But it shouldn't be as bad, because this time I don't have to fuel it up as well, so I shouldn't be using all of the ice that I bring back to fuel it. I can just put it straight into the ship. So that'll make this a little bit nicer, but I still have to make a couple of runs, because the thing is going to hold about 600,000, and this thing could hold about 240,000 at a time. So that'll be about 2.5 trips. Okay, we have about 600,000 ice in the transporter now, but I just wanted to show you guys this really quick because I always think this is really interesting. But look at the massive hole that we have started mining out here. This isn't even fully down. I think it's only at 3/4 of the way down, because these pistons can extend 10 meters and they're down to 7 meters. So yeah, they're not even 3/4 of the way down. And I think they have 1,000,000 ice in here right now, but that's besides the point since it's not in the transporter. Anyways, we have another 600,000 ice, so we should probably start getting back up to the asteroid base and get back working. So let me go ahead, hop in here, close that. Let's turn the helmet back closed. I don't want to make that mistake again. I've done that before. But gotta turn, uh-oh. Can I? Okay, I did not like having those on. So we're gonna have to do this really quick. We're going to turn it on and cut off the connector at basically the same time. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. We'll have to check for damages when we come back down for another trip, but it's another slow takeoff up to the moon base, so let's go ahead and turn off reverse thrust. No need for those to be on. And I'll see you back up at the base. Okay, well, we're back up at the base. We have the ice, and now it's just time for me to do some more work. But I want to do, I was thinking about, I want to do the thing that I wanted, what I was talking about before over here. And the basic idea is that I will have a gangway, a little walkway that will raise and lower when we need it. So let's. It's just a little weird because it's not perfectly lined up, which I thought it would be. So that's there, that block is there. That means this block should be right here. So let's see. Should be this block right below me here. And as long as I park this thing fairly straight, it should be fine. Hopefully. Maybe what we'll do is we'll do it one block out, and then we can move it closer if we need to. Yeah, let's do that. So what we'll need first is a piston. And there's a big old piston. So let's go ahead and just give some extra blocks over there. And then where are my pistons at? Do I have them? I do. So 8. I'm going to need steel plates first before I can do anything, of course. So let's go ahead and grab some steel plates somewhere. There we go. Let's get a couple more. There we go. That's better. So here's the first piston. It's going to be there. And then we'll have a block that'll be held. This should be down further. It should be down 2 blocks. Is it there? Yes, it is. There. Then we'll have that. And then we'll have the block, as well as the rest of them. Yep, just like that. And just like I thought I just got like 300 some. Is this not? Oh, it is. It's back to this one. There. That's what I needed to do. And then we'll go this way. And so the basic, okay, so these also need to go away. As well as these ones. You'll see why in a sec. Is this one is too close. Yeah, that's fine. So then we'll go back to the pistons. we'll go use the, nope, this one. 2, 3, 4. We'll do that for now. And so what we'll have is it in this one? I don't know. Let's do walkway. These don't have inclines, do they? This is so sad. Let's get, actually, I think this might be better. Honestly, these light armor panels, simply because of the fact, why is there no piston head on that piston? You need a piston head. Still no piston head. Am I too close? Is that what's happening? No piston head. That is really bad. I wonder if something's in the way. Let's go ahead and get rid of this block and this block really quick. There. Now you have a piston head. Okay. Let's go back to this. We'll use these simply because I can actually use the this will need to go down one more. Okay, there we go. Now it's good. Now we can go back to the light armor panels. We could go like that. That. And this will be flat. I need a flat panel. Completely flat, please. This is just a little buggy. It's a little weird. Just a little weird. There. And then we can go back to this way. We can go, no, that's not what I wanted. Like that. And like that. And like that. I don't know if that's going to be tall enough to reach. Okay, the pistons that we need right now are welded up. So let's go ahead and push this up. Let's go to 5 meters to start with. And then we can just reverse that. And what you see is that eventually this will just become a perfect walkway. That's only 5. Okay, it needs the full 10. This might be the perfect distance. All the way up. Nope, that's too high. 10 is too high. Let's go down to 8. Alright, let's try 7 first. There. That's pretty perfect right there, which means that this needs to go down to 6. You can reverse that. Now I want to know if, so I know that rotors will stop if it hits. Why are you going so much further? Oh, it needs to be half. So that's 2 meters per block, so we'll go with 5 here. And then we gotta reverse this. And I can reverse it again. There. Still too far? Why? I don't understand this. How tall are these blocks? Are they 2.5 meters per? Okay, so 4.5. There. That's the right height. That's good enough. Okay, so now my main question is, what happens if I just push this as far as it can go? We're only going to do like 1 meter. Because I know that rotors will stop if they bump into something. Well, pistons. I should probably look this up first before I destroy my ship. Speaking of, let's go ahead and make a save now. Let's go ahead and bump this up to 2. Well, it stopped. What distance is it? it's currently at 2. Okay. What if I do 3? It stops. It does not run into it. That's good to know. Anyways, it looks like I won't need all of these. I thought this thing was higher. But that's fine. Now I just need to do the rest of these. There we go. Those are set. So if 4.5 minus 2.5 is this needs to go to 2. So we'll reverse that. That should go up even, hopefully. No. Okay. 3. 4. Oh, it needs to go up to 4.5. There we go. That's the right distance. Now this one needs to go to 2. And I believe that's the perfect height, so I don't even need this one here. So I would have put this here. It's not perfect. Let's see how it works when I walk on it with boots. It's a little funky. Can I get in here? That's not what I wanted. I can get in here. I think I should go up just a little bit further on all of these. So, there. Just like that. That looks good so far. So let's go ahead and just reverse that. That should just go until it hits the ship. Perfect. Okay, so hang on. Jet boots, get me on here. So if I were to, I can walk up that gap, I can walk up this, and I can walk straight in. That is exactly what I wanted. The mag boots make it a little weird because we're not walking on normal gravity, but it might be worth putting a grav generator here just to make it work, just to make this work. Now what I need to do is I need to group these pistons together, make it into a group, and then I need to fence this off so that I don't run into it. Okay, there we go. Those are all put into groups now, so we should be able to set it up. So we will have the top button be the lift extenders, and this will just be reverse. Yeah, it should just be reverse. And then we need all blocks. We need the piston. It should be lift locator. That's what I named it. So where is it? That's connector, gyro, IJKL, lift locator. And that will be reverse. So if I take this and I hit lift locator and reverse it, and I can bring them down, that should bring all of these down. I might move this button panel over one so that way I can put a fence around this. But yeah, look at this. This is pretty much exactly what I wanted. So I could probably put one block in there. But then you have to extend it. Boom. Yeah, definitely needs to be moved over one just in case. Honestly, it might be better to put it over here. And then once that's mostly up, you can move it over. It looks like it pushes the piston a little bit. Hang on, I want to check this. This should be a max distance of 3, so it shouldn't be at max distance. Current position 2, max distance is 3. Yeah, so we can just put this up to the max distance and it'll never run into it, which is fine. Okay, so let me actually just move this really quick. It's in this one, right? Yeah, let's just move it here. I feel like it should never have to move any further to the right. Yeah. I don't know. Where should I put this? Should I put it over here by the connector? I don't know if that's the best spot for it. But I guess it works. Let's go ahead and put this back. This is the extenders. Where are they? There they are. This should be reverse, and then this is all blocks. Should be right in here, left locator, and then that's reverse. Perfect. Now, what we need to do is I need to do the same thing up here. Unless we put it right here in front of the cargo container. I don't know if I want to go out there. Let's go ahead. I think it's probably... Yeah, it moved. I don't know why. I think it weirded out because I changed the weight of this. But let's go ahead and set this up. This is going to be the extenders. And this is going to be the lifter, or the locator, I mean. So now, if I can do all of them. Actually, what I should do is I can do all of them at once with the red button, and when I extend them, I have to be careful. So let's go ahead and grab the, where are they? Lift extenders plus the lift locator. And I will call this lift pistons.
Energy critical.
And I will save that. I am critical on energy and oxygen. Oh, that's actually bad. And so now the big red button can be the lift pistons, and this will always be retracting it. That way I don't have any issues with accidentally hitting the wrong one in the wrong order. So there we go. This will be lift pistons, and this will be retract. So now if I wanted to be up in here and I need to get down, I can hit it. It'll start raising up. I need to fix some of the decoration around it. It'll help if I actually weld it all up, and then I can locate it over to me. And now I can get out just fine without any issues whatsoever. And then when I come down, or I guess when I go up, I hit the big red button. They'll go away in actually a really cool fashion. I'm actually really liking this. And then I can go. It's perfect. And then I could, if I decide, oh wait, I forgot something, I can extend it. And I can wait. I might be able to increase the speed on them just a little bit. But I don't want to go too fast. Yeah, see, that's the issue that we're going to run into if I go over too quickly. What I might do is increase the speed of this first one a little bit. Yeah, let's do that really quick. So this first one will have a max speed of 1. There. That's double the speed. So let's go ahead and retract it again. It should go down much faster, but that's because it has the most distance it has to move. The other ones can move whenever it can go at their own pace. But let's go ahead and lift extend. Once it's about there, I feel like we could go ahead and locate it, and there we go. That's a perfectly working lift. I am actually very happy with it. I wish we could have used walkways rather than these panels because they look better, but I don't feel like that's an issue. We're going to put one block, we're going to go 2 blocks to the left. So there's, that way if I'm on the other side, it can still reach me. And then, yeah, that's it. That means I just have a little bit of an open space here that I have to finish decorating, but that will probably be in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know we didn't really do all that much, but future plans are planning. We still have to finish this base. This is just taking a lot of time to do, but I hope you guys take a little bit of inspiration from this lift and maybe implement it in your own worlds. But if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and a comment, and I will see you all next time.